Welcome to the circus of clowns who think they're lions. Let's dissect their bullshit, shall we? For background footage, I'll be playing Goat Simulator, a game equally as absurd as her bullshit claims. The chaotic, physics-defying mayhem of this game perfectly mirrors the ridiculousness of Beatriz Koretkii's accusations. Now, let's dissect her bizarre claims and my defense, point by pathetic point. This accusation is based on two things: old, edgy messages I sent as a teenager, and the fact that my group name includes the word Reich. Let's break this down. First, the teenage messages. I was 15, experimenting with humor I now recognize as offensive. Today, I have a very diverse group of admins from many different backgrounds and religions. If she thinks a few cringe messages from my teenage years define me, she's not just wrong. She's desperate to smear me. Now, about the word Reich. This is where her ignorance shines. The word Reich has a long history predating the 30s. It's a German word meaning empire or realm, and it's been used in various contexts for centuries. For example, the Heiliges Römisches Reich, Holy Roman Empire, existed long before the painter co-opted the term. My group name uses Reich in its historical, non-ideological context. It's a reference to a fictional empire or realm, not a glorification of ideology. If she thinks every use of Reich is ideological, she's either uneducated or deliberately misinterpreting it to push her narrative. Her attempt to label me as such based on a word's historical usage is not only baseless but also a transparent effort to distract from her own crimes. Let's be clear. I'm not a part of that ideology, and her accusations are a pathetic attempt to smear me. The person leveling these accusations is deeply problematic. She openly identifies as someone with inappropriate interests in minors and operates a server where she engages with underage individuals in highly inappropriate ways, including sharing explicit content. She's been exposed for grooming a young teenager, sending them explicit material, and creating disturbing content involving minors. Her attempts to project these behaviors onto others are not only ironic but deeply concerning. It's clear who the real issue is here. The irony of such her claims is the people anti-Ahxr claims are my victims stated themselves that I did not do anything to them. I used language that I now deeply regret. I've grown a lot since then, and as an adult, I fully acknowledge that it was wrong. I've moved past that behavior and focused on becoming a better person. Meanwhile, the person making these accusations is currently engaged in actively harming minors through grooming and creating inappropriate content. Her obsession with my past mistakes, while ignoring her own ongoing harmful actions, is the definition of hypocrisy. This is the internet, not a physical threat. Her definition of dangerous seems to be anyone who stands up to her or refuses to join her problematic online circles. It's clear she's trying to discredit me for calling out her behavior. As for my past, I used to engage in online activities like raiding servers and other edgy behavior, which I've since mostly moved away from, but I still do it to people who deserve it, like PDFs. I've grown and learned from those mistakes, focusing now on more constructive ways to interact online. Her attempts to twist this into something malicious are just another way to avoid accountability for her own actions. Beatriz Koretkii doesn't just do disgusting things involving minors. She also targets vulnerable individuals who try to distance themselves from her toxic behavior. She's been harassing a young woman with a serious medical condition, falsely accusing her of terrible things simply because she chose to leave her online group. This kind of cruelty is inexcusable. To make it worse, she's mocked the woman's disability and claimed she is lying about it, using it as a tool to humiliate her. This behavior is not only disgusting but also a clear example of her character. The woman in question is Misami, and she has even given me permission to show her wheelchair as proof she has cancer. Beatriz Koretkii runs a polyamorous group that claims to have 52 members, including minors and fictional characters. Let that sink in, 52 people. This isn't just a relationship, it's a cult-like structure where she holds power over vulnerable individuals. The sheer number of people involved raises serious red flags. Real, healthy relationships are built on trust, respect, and genuine emotional connection. But with 52 people, that's not love. It's a numbers game, a way for her to exert control and manipulate others. Including minors in this group is especially predatory. She's exploiting young, impressionable individuals who may not fully understand the consequences of their involvement. And let's not forget the fictional characters. A clear sign that this isn't about real human connection, but about fulfilling her own twisted fantasies. Her followers enable this behavior by participating in and defending her actions. They're either unaware of the harm she's causing or complicit in it. Either way, it's a toxic environment that prioritizes her desires over the well-being of others. Beatriz Koretkii operates a private server where she shares explicit drawings of characters from popular shows like Happy Tree Friends, My Little Pony, and even GoAnimate characters. These aren't just innocent fan creations. They're highly inappropriate and often involve characters that are clearly meant for younger audiences. She's doing this with content that's designed for children, which is deeply disturbing. Her server isn't just about sharing this material. It's a space where she invites others, including minors, to engage with this content. This isn't a harmless hobby. It's a platform for normalizing and promoting the sexualization of characters that should never be depicted in such a way. What's even more concerning is her use of these characters in explicit scenarios. It's not just about the drawings themselves, it's the intent behind them. She's creating a space where this kind of content is not only accepted but encouraged, and that's a serious problem. Beatriz Koretkii's actions have been exposed. From grooming to exploiting communities, her behavior is indefensible. But this isn't just about her. It's about the victims she's hurt and the toxic culture she's perpetuated. Goodbye, everyone, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.